tell you the incredible story of the discovery of the Homo Naledi fossils and the incredible expedition that was taken place in 2013 to uncover the largest assemblage of hominin fossils ever found. Now, I realize some of you thought today was quite an adrenaline rush, but I would just like to point you to the map behind you, please, so I can show you what real adrenaline is all about. So, to understand the story, these caves had been known by the Caving Society, but Professor Lee Berger had asked that they go and re-explore them to see what else is waiting there. He describes it as the backyard syndrome. Always start with what's right next to you, because then you undoubtedly are going to find more to be discovered. So they duly did that, and you'll be able to see the National Geographic video on that discovery now. But just to give you an idea of the map, this is the entrance to the site. And over here, this is the chamber. It is approximately 200 meters to get from the entrance to the chamber. At this point over here, they describe it as the Superman's crawl, because the only way you could get through it was to have your hand up, just like Superman, and scrunch your toes to move yourself forward. In this chamber, the Naledi chamber, where the main assemblage was found in 2013, you cannot stand up. So these incredible young women from around the world would spend up to 8 hours a day at a time painstakingly removing an assemblage of over 1,700 hominin fossils into special containers, and then have it slowly but surely brought back to the surface. Lee Berger realized that there was no way he was going to get into that cave because of the constraints. So he sent out a message on Facebook, which you can see just behind you, and basically said, I'm looking for a person that is skinny and preferably small. They must not be claustrophobic. They must be fit. They should have caving experience and must be willing to work in cramped conditions for long periods of time. So these 6 ladies, again from the US, from Canada, and from Australia, were the ones who were successful. They came out, and there was a month expedition funded by National Geographic in October, November 2013, at which time probably the most significant fossil discovery was made. At that time, they started to investigate some of the other chambers, and they found another one as well, where a new find was announced here at Maropeng in May this year. So what I suggest you do is start from number 1, work your way around. Please feel free to ask me any questions, and just get a sense of the incredible collaborative work that was undertaken to pull off a feat of this kind in such a short period of time. So really incredible. And right at the end of the exhibition, you will have an opportunity to see the original fossils themselves. So let's go and have a look.